Arts to Art is the Auditorium Theater's free summer camp for children who have lost a parent, helping them to process grief through the arts and creative play.
Kathy Lynn and Jeff Gandy join us now to share more. And this is so amazing that you guys are doing this, but it is so needed because I think children are kind of like an afterthought. You know, we are processing our own grief and we don't really understand how they are processing their grief. And this is a great outlet for them, I would say.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to bring all these kids together and just let them bond with each other. You know, every one of them is in the same situation, so they're not different when they're at the camp. They just get a chance to be kids and have fun at a summer camp.
Oh, wow.
And I understand, too, there's the creative play, but there's also counseling involved. And even if they don't know it's counseling, you guys are getting counseling to them.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that part of it.
That's right. Well, Jeff, my understanding is for the children, it's part of the day, right, where if they want to participate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a clinical staff, so there's always someone there to talk to them if any camper is having trouble or something or just wants to talk. And then 4 times during camp, we have healing sessions where they meet with a professional healing counselor.
That's great.
That is amazing. And how did the Auditorium Theater come to be involved in this?
It was started by the former president of the auditorium, and he had lost his father when he was younger, and he just found a lot of healing in the arts. And so that was what gave him the idea, like to create a camp where kids that had experienced the death of a parent could come together and experience the arts and the healing powers of it.
Talk to me a little bit about what it's like to watch these kids go through this process and probably come in a little shy and hopefully not leave that way.
Well, as someone who's been lucky enough to see the final performances of the kids, I've had the benefit of seeing what happens after they've, I wouldn't say completed the process, but are kind of on their journey. And it's pretty incredible, both in terms of what they've learned from a performing arts process, but also the communication they have, working with each other, getting to know Jeff and the other staff, and just seeming like they've been able to find the joy of expression.
Yeah. And I always see a couple campers that come in for their first day and they are so nervous, you know, and I check in on them throughout the day. And it's, to me, it's so great when the day ends to see them excited to come back the next day.
That's awesome.
We won them over.
Yeah, I imagine.
So tell us about what it is that you do throughout the process of the camp.
Well, we do a lot of group work, so it's just a lot of us doing theater games, movement activities and stuff like that. And then they do spend part of the day where they go into a class and they're going to either focus on theater, dance, music, or the visual arts and work with a teaching artist then. And then, you know, just like all camps, they're working toward doing a performance where they can invite friends and family to come see what they learned.
Oh, that's amazing.
And I think the other thing that is very important here is, especially in a very difficult situation like a loss of a family member, there's the emotional issues to deal with, but also logistics. And one of the things that Jeff and the theater staff do very well is they try to think comprehensively, what can we do to fully support a family going through a difficult situation? So in addition to what we've been talking about with the counseling and the arts programming and classes, the children are provided with meals. I don't know, Jeff, if you want to go through some of those other details, where we try to make it easy for the caregiver as well.
Yeah, we try to, like you said, make it as easy as possible. So we have breakfast for them, we have snacks, we provide lunch, and then, you know, we also have buses that'll take them from either the south side or the west side just to make it a little bit easier on the caregivers.
And all of this is free.
Yeah.
It is free.
But there's fundraising needed.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. So we have a very exciting event at the auditorium coming up this Friday, June 6th, 7:30, held on the stage primarily. And I'm very excited to be involved working on this event because one of the things we're doing is supporting our creative engagement program. So in addition to the fundraising, what I'm also trying to do is get the word out about programs like this, because I think what makes the Auditorium Theater so special is that in addition to the great programming we have and the beautiful architecture is, we're really trying to increase access to the arts for all of Chicago. The camp is one way we do it. We have other community programs as well, but we really hope we'll see you at the theater this Friday. And if you can't make it, we have a silent auction. There are ways to donate. All of that information is available on the theater website, auditoriumtheater.org.
Awesome. That's fantastic.
Amazing. Thank you both for coming in. There are 2 sessions, one for ages 7 to 10 and one for ages 11 to 14. For more information, visit auditoriumtheater.org. Give them a call or follow them on the social media handles you see there.